I get you. I know exactly how you are feeling. I understand. I understand why you are feeling the way you are feeling. Listen, I used to feel that same way. So I can relate, I can empathize, I can identify with your experience right now, with the feelings that you are having, with your emotions. I get you. There's no need to explain any further. I completely understand. Hi, it's Michael with you here at the Unleash Academy once again, the home of real education. As human beings, when we don't really want to do something, or perhaps we may want to do something, but we find ourselves making excuses for not doing the thing that we want to do. Excuses are usually as a result of three primary reasons. There are three basic reasons why we make excuses. Three. And before I tell you what these three reasons are, I think you would agree with me that when we really want something, when we really want to go after something badly enough, there is absolutely nothing that can hold us back or deter us from going after that thing. Would you agree with me? Yes, I'm sure you would. When we want something really badly enough, we don't find excuses, we find ways. We find ways to go after the thing we want to go after to get it. So when we make excuses are usually because of one of three things, or it can be more than one, two, or all three. Usually, under the surface of an excuse lies a fear. We want to go after something, we want to get something, we want to do something, but because we are afraid, because we are fearful of being rejected or being criticized, or we are afraid of failing, or we are afraid of what others will think, or we are afraid that we are inadequate and we might never really be able to achieve it. Whatever the fear might be underneath the excuse that we are making. That is one reason why we might make an excuse, because of fear. The other reason why we may make an excuse is because of self-doubt. We may lack belief in ourselves. We may lack belief in our capabilities and our abilities. We may be doubtful that we can really accomplish the thing that we really want to do. And so we come up with an excuse why we are not going to go forward and go ahead with what it is we want to achieve. And the third reason, most commonly, why we make excuses is simply because we do not desire that thing badly enough. We may want it, but there isn't a strong enough desire for it, and so we find ourselves holding back. We procrastinate, we delay, we are hesitant to take action and to get started, because we may want it, but we may not really desire it strongly enough. So those are the three main reasons why we come up with excuses, why we make excuses. It can be because of fear. It can be because of a lack of belief in our abilities. We doubt ourselves. Or thirdly, it may be because we do not desire the object strongly or greatly enough. I completely understand how you're feeling. I understand why you're making excuses. I used to make excuses all of the time. I used to be so shy, and I've shared this with you so many times. I used to be shy, and when I found myself being shy, I would come up with an excuse why I couldn't do the thing or why I couldn't go after it. I would just make an excuse. But I knew that I was shy. I used to be so timid. I used to be afraid to speak in public, afraid to voice my opinion, afraid to approach a a young lady if I really liked her. Afraid to ask her out on a date. I used to be afraid. I used to be frightened. I used to wonder what people would think. I used to wonder if they would accept me. I used to wonder if they would criticize me or ridicule me or laugh at me. I used to be afraid of taking up certain challenges because I used to wonder what would happen if I didn't succeed. So I understand. You are feeling, you have felt exactly what I have felt. And so I can relate to you. I understand how nervous you may feel. I understand the nerve-wracking emotions that swell up in your stomach. I understand the confusion you experience in your mind, the haziness, the anxiety that you feel, the uneasiness in your chest. I understand. I completely understand. But guess what? Here's what. I didn't stay there. I was able to unleash myself. And when I unleashed myself, everything in my life changed. Everything. I no longer had to worry about if I could do it, or if I would fail, or if I wouldn't succeed. I no longer had to worry about coming up with an excuse. I no longer had to worry with any of that. All of the feelings of anxiety and uneasiness dissipated. They left. When I unleashed myself, listen, my life became fuller, richer. I started having a greater level of energy, much greater focus in my life. And you know what's best of all? After I became unleashed, after I unleashed myself, it was the confidence and the courage that I started manifesting in my life because I became unleashed. I was now able to go after the things I really wanted to go after. Let me ask you right now, what is the burning desire of your heart? What is the burning desire of your soul? What is that thing that has been calling out to you, crying out to you, longing to get attention from you so that you can finally give in and do that thing? What is that thing? That feeling that you've been getting in your gut from time to time. You've been sensing it. I know you have. Let's be honest. I need you to be honest. I need you to be perfectly honest right now. You know there is something more. You know you need to start that business. You know you need to ask for that promotion. You know you need to get another job. You know you need to relocate. You know you need to make that presentation. You know you need to get your message out there. You know you need the confidence and courage to do that thing that you really want to do. But you've been holding back. I understand. I've been there. I allowed so many things to hold me back because I simply didn't have the level of confidence and courage that I needed to push through, to push forward, to get ahead, and to do it anyway. I didn't have it at the time, but that was before I unleashed myself. That was before. Now is the hereafter. Since I unleashed myself, generating confidence and courage to do what I really want to do has never been a problem for me since I became unleashed. That is how powerful the concept of unleash is. You've got to experience it for yourself to really understand to taste this thing for yourself and to see that it is real. And just as it has been real for me, it can be real for you. Imagine that there was absolutely nothing that could hold you back from going after your wildest dreams. And I know you have them. We all have dreams. We all have a vision. We all have the thing that we really want to go after and pursue. But we hold ourselves back so many times. We allow the voice in our chatterbox, that negative voice that tells us it won't work out. No, what are you doing? You can't do it. That voice, perhaps from others, which says to us, who are you fooling? You think you could ever do that? You think it's really possible? Yeah. I've been there. I've heard those voices from the inside and the outside. But what if you can finally unleash yourself to be able to experience a greater degree of confidence and courage in your life, in yourself, so that going after your wildest dreams no longer becomes a frightening experience, but it becomes a passionate experience. You get to do what you love every single day. You get to live life according to your terms. You get to finally be free of all of the fear and all of the doubt. You get to live on a different level. You get to live in a more abundant way, in a richer way, in a deeper way, in a more fulfilling way that will flavor your life as your life has never been flavored before. I want you to experience this. I want you to unleash yourself. I want you to break free. I want you to succeed in going after that thing that you really want to go after. No more excuses. No more excuses. We don't make excuses here at the Unleash Academy. Truly empowered people do not make excuses. They find reasons to go on, to push through even when it gets tough and difficult. To never stop, to never back down, but to keep on pressing, to keep on moving, to keep on chasing their wildest dreams relentlessly. I want that for you. For you to excel and to go after the passion of your heart, the dream and vision that you have been holding deep inside. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I completely understand. I felt afraid. I was frightened. What if? What if? What if? But let me ask you, let me end this video right here, right now, and ask you the question. What if this is your time? What if this is your time to finally experience the breakthrough? What if this is your time to make your dream a reality? What if this is your time right here, right now? What if it could go wrong? What if it could go right? What if? What if? So these are the words of the guy with the heart on his head, reminding you that when you unleash yourself, anything becomes possible. I would also like to remind you that you have such amazing, powerful, extraordinary stuff inside of you that needs to be released. It needs to get out. You need to unleash yourself. You need to unleash yourself. Give yourself the key to unlock your greatest treasure right now. Quit making excuses. You don't need excuses. You need power. You need confidence. You need the courage to go after your dreams, to do the thing that scares the living daylights out of you. That's what I'm talking about. Many people go after things that they think they can conquer. They think they can accomplish, but your dream, your vision must be so big that it even seems scary. But you know, when you unleash yourself, you know that you've got the stuff to make the crazy things happen. Your wildest dreams can become a reality. That's the power of unleashing yourself. You got to break out the box. Too many people live in the box. Break out the box. Unleash yourself right now. Live free. No more excuses. Because when we really want something badly enough, we don't find an excuse. We find a reason. So I wish you all the best for the day. God's blessings to you. My love to you. I hope that you have a wonderful day, a productive day, a successful day. And know that I am cheering you. I am behind you. Pushing you forward. Pushing you to do more. Pushing you to become better. Because I know what you have got inside of you. I know the gold that you have inside of you. You've got gold. And when you discover that gold, you'll want the world to see and to know and to experience that gold that you've got deep inside of you. Blessings to you. Take good care. Until I join you again. Bye-bye for now.